So new Strike Dabi came out today, so I'm making a guide about it. Here are 5 tips for playing the new Strike Dabi in My Hero Ultra Rumble. Tip number 1, Dabi cannot combo his beta into an alpha, no matter what type of way you go about it. Even if you decided to get his stuff to level 9, the alpha's still not fast enough to combo with the beta. Tip number 2, Dabi's beta cannot kill him even if he's at 1 HP. It'll never knock him down. It'll just get you to 1 HP and then it'll stop dealing damage to you. So if you were already low HP, you can definitely just use this to buff your moves and your damage, since you were already low anyway, to help you get out of your bad situation. So you can win the fight, hopefully. Tip number 3, when you use your gamma, it'll keep launching a large area of fire periodically around you. But towards the end of the move, it's just going to do an even wider explosion. So on certain phrases, you might not want to hit somebody with it with the second to last one, because they might miss the damage on the main one, which does almost a full shield bar. And even upgrading that skill doesn't make it so that Dabi does any more damage with it. So if you're just trying to get that last area of effect damage, it might not be worth it to fully upgrade the gamma. But the reason why you still might want to upgrade it to level 9 in the first place, even though it takes longer to get that large damage, is that it makes the alpha way stronger. And also, one thing to look out for with the alpha, despite using the gamma to make it stronger, it uses 2 shots of the alpha per shot whenever it's in the larger mode because of the gamma. So you just need to make sure that you know how much ammo you're truly using with Dabi, so that you're not caught with no resources left to use. Tip number 4, Dabi's beta has a lot of verticality, so you may have a very easy time going up on buildings, but also the tracking is fantastic. It'll usually hit the person that you're trying to get with it pretty easily, as long as it just has enough room and space to reach them. It'll usually put them in the hitbox. Even though it didn't happen, it can also just kind of drop the person out while still putting you in the animation for the grab. So you do want to pay attention to that. That can put you in a bad spot, but it is a fantastic movement tool and also a way to just stop problematic characters from doing what they're doing. Be it Ida trying to run away from you, or a Sue, or you're just trying to get Denki from using the electric charge and stun gun combo. You could just pretty much lock somebody down for a foreseeable amount of time with the good tracking of its beta. So make sure to use it in your matches. For tip 5, I'm just going to give you some general use tips for his entire kit. Number 1, his alpha, while it comes out fast, it is small in size unless you charge it up, and you can strafe with it, and the hold does allow you to float in the air, but it will always pull you back to the ground before you use it. Holding it makes it larger, and the strafing does help you avoid hits, but at the end of the day, it's always going to pull you down for the second before you do the damage. And you can stop it earlier to get a smaller size if you don't need a full 5, but 5 is the largest and the easiest to hit. While the fastest version, you need to be way more accurate with what you're doing with your character. Meanwhile, another tip for something like the beta, the grab is very good mobility. And for how well it allows you to get up buildings, or at least like half-size buildings, it comes back pretty fast. So you can really just kind of use one, wait, use the other. Make sure to jump before you do it as well for the maximum benefit, so that you have to spend the least amount of time climbing as possible. And the thing I have to say about his gamma is that even though the pulsing is faster to get the large one at level 1, you still probably want to upgrade it to level 9 just for the alpha and the beta, since it does increase the damage for both. And since you're spending time upgrading these moves anyway, one thing that you probably should be aware of is that for every other move that is not the gamma itself, It just raises the attack power and reload, or the amount of rounds for the alpha. It is not increasing size. So level 1 to 9, that doesn't matter for size. That's not going to suddenly increase your range, your hitboxes, or anything except for on the Gamma. The Gamma at level 9 has crazy range with the final explosion, but that's why the effect time is that much higher, to make sure that you're not constantly using this move. Okay, that's mainly all the tips I wanted to share today for playing the new Strike Dabi. If you want to check out one of my other My Hero Ultra Rumble guides, you could find it in this playlist, or you could watch another one of the My Hero Ultra videos, like a guide for Mirio. The cards for those should be showing up now, and I'll be out of your hair now. See you later. Goodbye.